Welcome everyone. TheDailyWoo here. As the recording of this, it is Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. And I'm about to head over to Walt Disney World property to Disney's Polynesian Resort and Hotel, where the new Disney Vacation Club Tower, which is open within the last year or less, I have yet to stay there. That's going to change tonight. A little bit of a staycation, if you will. Not just myself, but a buddy of mine flew in last night from the greater LA area, SoCal. He's going to be here for a few days. So I said, hey, you want to come stay in the room? Not just one room. It is a 2-bedroom penthouse villa, which for some reason popped up on the website when I was searching for rooms. So I invited my mom, my dad, and maybe some others will show up because I'm not only there tonight, I'm also there tomorrow night. See how it goes. Join me. I'm pretty excited about what this view from this room is going to look like. Should be good. Let's head over there. Join me. Shall you? A few years ago, I made the decision to buy into DVC, which is Disney Vacation Club. It's almost like Disney's version of a timeshare. But once you own the points, you can use them each and every year for different places. And you can use your home resort points for places that are not home resorts. And that's how I booked this one. So the specifications of what I'm going to be showing a little later is in the new tower, the new DVC Disney Vacation Club Tower. It is a 2-bedroom penthouse theme park view. So the fireworks tonight should be pretty dang good. Should be pretty dang good. So for those curious what the actual title of the room I'm going to be staying is and how I end up getting the rooms I stay, it's because I bought into Disney Vacation Club a few years ago, and I'm able to use those points every year. A storm just rolled through. It was in my house while it was raining, and then exited out of my house. And the humidity after the storm, almost just hit you in the face. The humidity after a storm here. All right, so this is kind of cool. There is now an island tower at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort entrance. Now there is no guard here. You just have to push a button, tell them your room number, or at least tell them your last name and that you have a reservation, and they'll let you park close to Island Tower. All right, I got to admit, I thought I was going to have to park at the regular Polynesian area. This is adjacent, and they have their own parking lot, so that is nice. Now there's a couple different sides. Well, actually, yeah, there's 2 sides. You got facing the golf course, and then you got facing Seven Seas Lagoon. And I believe the room accommodations that I booked are facing Seven Seas Lagoon. Theme park view room, which would be Magic Kingdom, would be over that way on the other side of Seven Seas. Yeah, I love that there's a parking lot here. This is nice. Minivan dropping off some guests. Golf cart about their business. I think it's neat is for a couple years while this was under construction, the only view you could get, because it was all walled off, was going by here on the monorail. Now I guess one good thing is if you were on this side, you wouldn't get the Seven Seas Bay Lake Magic Kingdom view, but you would get a really sweet view of the monorail going by. Oh, we're gonna have the crossing of the streams. Both directions. That's a beautiful thing right there. This is Hawaii? This is a little bit bigger than the one we had in Hawaii. So you got a Murphy bed here in the living room that pulls down into a queen. So there's a Murphy bed, there's a TV here, big dining room, kitchen. I'll show the view in a minute, but there's a TV on both sides of the stand here. So you could watch TV from the dining room or from the living room and the Murphy bed. Full kitchen, microwave, big toaster oven, stove, fridge. This is one of the 2 bedrooms. Big shower, So this room has 2 queen beds, full-size queen there, another television in this room, big desk with plug-ins and everything. You got the seashell and the little frame there, Moana frame. And there are 3 balconies. There is the full-size living room balcony, and then each of the bedrooms, each of the 2 bedrooms, has their own private balcony. As shown here, let me just kind of walk out on the first of the 2 balconies, kind of looking down. You got the Grand Floridian, I almost said Grand California, the Grand Floridian down here, contemporary off in the distance, and you can see the castle over there in the distance, and then there is the original building for the Polynesian, and this is the community, well, it's for the whole room, balcony. I mean, there's a full-size table out here. There's lounge chairs over there. All this is for this particular room right here, with a nice little view of the pool right down below. That is the pool for the DVC tower right there. I can even see Spaceship Earth from here. Way off in the horizon over there, you can see Spaceship Earth. And then there's another floor up top. This is not one of the 2-story ones. They do have some 2-story ones out in Anaheim at the Disneyland Hotel that are like the primo one there, but this one just 1 floor. But man, this is pretty wild. Pretty nice. We're gonna have plenty of room. So the bathroom has the commode here in 1 separate stall. Then you got the walk-in shower here with the kind of waterfall style, or you can do the nozzle style, whichever your heart desires. Right there. So this table, probably get 10 people at that table if you so choose. Yeah. And you head in to this room. You got a big king bed, and then you got all the theming as well. Another bathroom. There's a total of 3 bathrooms. This one has a really large tub. And over there would be the commode. You got a sink here. Not just 1 sink, but then you kind of pan over back into the room itself. And then there's another sink right here. And then you pan up from that, and that's where you have another walk-in shower right there. I was kind of surprised that this room was available. I saw it was, and I thought, you know what, I should probably just do it. Invite my mom and dad, invite a friend. Is this open? There it goes. Oh, there we go. Then you come out here, you can see some of the construction down at the Poly right down there on the roof of that one. I've yet to stay in those. I've heard good things about those, but I kind of feel like this might be a little bit better with the height of it. And you can see the boat going over, a ferry boat going across over to TTC right there, kind of panning across, contemporary. And then it's gonna be a really good view for the fireworks a little bit later. The Halloween party's happening in the Magic Kingdom tonight, so the fireworks are 10 o'clock tonight. And then at 8:45, the electric light pageant, which started back in 1971 when the park opened, will come right by here. So we get a good view from our little, all of us will be out here on the balcony watching it. We can even eat dinner out here. Mom bought a bunch of food to make, and like sandwiches and snacks and stuff. Got all kind of snacks and stuff. A little Keurig over here and a coffee maker. Washer, or a dishwasher here. This probably is going to be the, nope, I thought maybe it was going to be the washer and dryer. Oh, here's the other oh wait, there's the 3rd bathroom.
Here.
Right here.
Oh.
And not just it's not even like a half bath. It's like another full bath with a 3rd shower.
It is like the whole time.
I know. Here's the washer and dryer right there.
Yeah.
Little apartment.
Yeah.
All right, step out onto the main balcony now, which is really, I think, probably the big selling point of this would be the size of the balcony out here. With the table over here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chairs there. Then you got the area over here, a little lounge area. outside. Again, this balcony is connected to the same unit, and then also this balcony is connected to the same unit. So all this on the same floor right there, with just ample views of Seven Seas Lagoon in all its glory. This might be one of the best views at Disney World, honestly. This is good. Even got a little planter right here. Now there are, on levels below this, there are two little kind of like hangout areas, two, I don't know what you call them, like verandas on this side that I can go down to, and then also two on the other side. So I do want to go check those out as well. And you can, if you're staying here and you want to watch the fireworks from there, you can. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be the fireworks spot right here on both nights. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this view right here. It's amazing. I mean, you look at the reflection and you see Space Mountain, you see the Contemporary in the reflection right here. If you look closely, you can see a little, well, can you see the castle in the reflection? Maybe not, but you can see the castle over there in the distance. You can probably see it in the reflection behind me as I kind of spin around. I'll check one more time. So if I flip this around, in the reflection of the window, you can see all the landmarks here across Seven Seas Lagoon. This is up here. This is up here quite a bit. Bird's eye perspective, if you will. I mean, this is the level the birds would be flying across Seven Seas Lagoon. Some point should probably go down and hit the pool and hot tub. Yeah, the boat going to Magic Kingdom. If you look right there, that is the Orlando Eye. That's the big Ferris wheel on International Drive, right over there.
Train.
You hear everything from way up here. You've never stayed here either.
No.
We've stayed at a bunch of these though.
I know, I haven't stayed at this one. We stayed at that one over there.
Yep, the Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
And then we stayed at Bay Lake Tower over there.
Oh, yeah.
We ate that restaurant up top of the Contemporary.
Yeah.
That's when I stayed there years ago, and then me and you stayed in Bay Lake Tower right there.
Yeah.
So this will be, you've done all three of the Seven Seas Lagoons now. Hotels, so have I.
We come over here to this resort just to look at it, and I think we ate over here one time.
At the Polynesian?
Yeah.
Oh, we did, Kona Cafe.
When we brought Rosie and Bob, we showed them around all these hotels. You
Yeah.
remember that? Christmas
did.
time, I think it was.
Now you got the bird's eye. Yeah, balcony is definitely the best part of this. It's like a living room, an outdoor living room.
I know.
All right, we're gonna get the crossing of the two ferry boats going across here. They're going back and forth. One going from TTC to Magic Kingdom, the other one going from Magic Kingdom to Transportation Ticket Center. Back and forth. Who's that?
The minnow.
Oh, the minnow. That's the minnow. That's the Gilligan. They're off on a 3-hour tour.
Going up.
Okay, we went down to the 6th floor. We're looking for a little atrium level. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's called the Lagoon Reef Terrace, and evidently is around this way. Oh,
Wow, look how fancy this is.
this is cool.
You gotta have the thing to get in.
Gotta have the key, yeah. So I'm kind of curious if all 4 of the terraces have a different theme. That was called the Lagoon Reef Terrace, and it kind of looked like you were under the ocean with the coral and everything. It'd definitely be a good spot to see the sunset. Right now the sun's kind of permeating from that side of the building. But that was the Lagoon Reef Terrace. We'll go check out the other 3. And now we're at the Wave Break Terrace, which is on the 5th floor. All the rooms are the 800 up. This is the 5th floor, which would be the Wave Break Terrace, which I think is going to be on the other side of the building. Okay, so we are above, let's see, we're on, what floor are we on? We're on the 5th floor?
Yep.
We started on the 6th at the 1 terrace. Now we're on the 5th floor, but we're looking down at the 4th floor. Yeah, because that's also a sunset terrace. So that's the other one. This one's a lot larger than the other one we were just in. So there's 2 on one side, 2 on the other. So evidently if we keep going, that's gonna be a different terrace. That one looks really cool down there. That is like huge. That's where we need to be for the sunset. Right down in there, that's the primo sunset terrace down there.
Yeah, we can always see, we don't know how deep it goes under.
Yeah. All right, we'll go down there after we see the terrace that's on. Wave Break Terrace is over here. All right, let's head out into there. This is on the same side as our room. So, but if you were staying on the other side and you wanted to watch the fireworks or see Seven Seas Lagoon, this would be your option, just to pop in the Wave Break Terrace. So that is the Wave Break Terrace, which is, man, that is really nice. I would imagine during fireworks it fills up with a lot of people just because it's like such a great view. So if you're staying in this particular hotel, and let's say you have the golf course side, construction side, and you're kind of disappointed that you can't see the fireworks, you just go over to the Wave Break Terrace and get there a little early, and you can get a pretty good view of the fireworks. So even if you don't have the room the side that you wanted, you can still see the fireworks. And anyone that's staying in this particular tower can go to any of the 4 little terrace lounges. But that was the second one, the Wave Break Terrace. So we'll go check out the other 2 now as well. It's like a full hotel tour tonight. We'll go to the third one now. Now this one is about the same size as the other. I think there's basically gonna be 2 small ones and then 2 large ones. And this would be the sunset side. This is known as the Lava Rock Terrace. This is one of the 2 bigger ones. So I'm just gonna guess that the 4th one is gonna be a kind of a smaller one like the first one we saw. But the Lava Rock Terrace is the sunset side, which means our room in the morning will probably get to see the sunrise from our room because the opposite side would be the sunset. But that was the second of the larger terraces. That was the Lava Rock Terrace. So we got 1 more to go facing the lakeside. That was the Lava Rock Terrace. The Bamboo Forest Terrace on level 3. Bamboo Forest Terrace. Oh, it's over this way. Bamboo Forest.
Just amazing how they put these things together.
It's amazing how quick this was put together. I mean, they started construction on this like less than 2 years ago, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Now it's open. And this was the spot that you said you and Dad went to a luau once.
Yeah.
This was where the
One of
luau.
our anniversaries, it's been 15 years ago.
But you're on the spot where you saw that luau.
Okay.
So you're staying on the same spot where you saw the luau. And this is the Bamboo Forest Terrace right here. Okay, I stand corrected. There are 3 large terraces. I was thinking maybe it'd be 2 and 2. But in fact, there are 3 large terraces. The 4th one, well, the 3rd large terrace and the 4th terrace out of the 4 that I've been to, 2 on either side, is the Bamboo Forest Terrace. That one was really cool too. That was on the 3rd floor facing over Seven Seas Lagoon. The Bamboo Forest Terrace. So if you're staying here at this particular tower, you have access to all 4 terraces to your heart's desire. And really, I mean, probably when they're doing the electric light, you know, on the lake, and when they're doing the fireworks, I'm sure more people would be out. But right now there was nobody in the terraces, so they're pretty empty. All right, that completes the 4 terraces here at the new DVC tower at the Poly. All right, back up on our level now, and gonna head down to the pool. I think Mom and I are gonna head down and take a dip in the pool and in the hot tub. Refreshing. Here we go. You got it. Take it. See, it's not too bad. Feels good, right?
Feels wonderful.
Refreshing. Oh, he's submerging himself. All right, we did the pool. for a half hour or so, and now we are soaking in the hot tub. Soaking it up.
Boiling water.
It's a little bit warmer than it is in the...
Yeah, it feels wonderful.
Yeah.
Old bones, that feel great.
What?
For these old bones, it feels great.
Mom says that every time we get in a hot tub.
Speak for yourself.
All right, now, gonna head back to the room. The ducks have taken over the pool. The ducks have taken over the pool. They haven't taken over the hot tub yet, but they may hit the hot tub up next now that we've gotten out of the hot tub. There's two ducks. One of them is like right there on the edge, and the other one's just flapping its wings right there in the pool. Up that, now that one's flapping its wings. You're gonna do a cannonball? All right, we ended up going out to the sunset porch area and we didn't catch the sunset exactly, but after it kind of dipped down below the horizon, ended up getting to see the sunset. But we got some nice little monorail views going across the construction over on the golf course. And now, back out on the balcony where we're at, and notice something really amazing off in the distance as they're illuminating all the lights over at Magic Kingdom off in the distance. But even more impressive than that is the full moon out there. It's not really gonna translate real well to the camera, but right there in the center of the screen, that is a full moon. Looking amazing over there. Does not look well on camera, but to the human eye, that is something else. It's really, look at this size of that huge full moon right there. Amazing. And then over here, you got Castle all illuminated. You got Tron all lit up. Space Mountain. It is now almost 8:45 and the electric light pageant on the water should be about to begin. I think they're right out there. I had originally thought it was going to be a little closer to the room, but I guess because it's so expansive going between the old version of the Polynesian and the new DVC tower, there's only one spot that they could do, which is over near where the wave pool or wave machine used to be on the island. You can still see it pretty good, but it definitely was a little bit of a ways off. I've stayed at the Grand Floridian before, and you get the theme park view room at the Grand Floridian, and it comes right, really, really close in proximity, closer than this was. But you can still see it from a distance. It's kind of amazing that this has been going on since 1971. Yeah, it's like an opening day attraction. And if you look really close, you can see over there, you can see Spaceship Earth kind of in the center of the screen. So at 9 o'clock, you'll be able to see fireworks vaguely from here. And then an hour later at 10, be able to see the fireworks over at the Magic Kingdom, which is just going to be spectacular, seeing them from right there. But yeah, if you look closely, see the Epcot fireworks way over there. Just think the monorail goes all the way from here, well, also to Magic Kingdom, then to the Resort Loop, then to TTC, then you get on a separate monorail and go over to Epcot and do the Epcot Loop. So the monorail goes all the way from here over to where those fireworks over there happen. Now that is a great way to end the evening, watching the fireworks just across Seven Seas Lagoon over at Magic Kingdom for the Not So Scary Halloween party. Obviously, I'm not at the Halloween party tonight, but they had the fireworks for the specific event pumped in. Had the audio and everything down below. You could hear it over down by Seven Seas Lagoon, and then up in the sky, of course, all the different pyro and the fireworks and the explosions. Yeah, that was definitely a way to end my first night here at the new DVC tower at the Polynesian Resort. This room is definitely great for all of us that are here. Close proximity to the pool. You just go down the stairs, hit the pool, hit the hot tub. You don't even have to go all the way over to the original Polynesian property. If you want to, you could. But really everything you need is like right here. If you want vending machines, they got those on each floor. Except for some reason they're not on the 9th and 10th floor. The vending machines are only on the 1 through 8th floor. But great. I think for me the selling point is the balcony and the multiple bathrooms and the washer and dryer. But the fact that there's a huge balcony that everybody can just kind of hang out on the balcony is really nice. It's also nice being out here in the evening time where it's not too hot. The rain has subsided. No sun in your face. Nice and cool. I want to say it's chilly, but nice cool breeze. Cool for Florida in October. But that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. First day and first evening of success. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. Again, just look at the size of this balcony. That's just unheard of, right? I mean, this is like a outdoor living room. All right, that's it.